Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at some solutions to the challenges we're facing in class. And rather rehash those challenges, let's just go ahead and figure out the best way to move forward. So the first thing we need to do is say goodbye to Dreamweaver. So thank you, Dreamweaver, and goodbye. You're a great tool, but the version that we have in class isn't the latest version. And so until it's updated, it's not going to do what we need it to. So just say thanks to Dreamweaver. I recommend you checking it out on your own time in the future. So we're going to say goodbye to Dreamweaver, and the next thing we're going to do is delete our current username, username.github.io repo. So to do that, and we'll revisit this in week 10, so just bear with me to the end of the screencast, and this will all make sense. So to do that, you're going to log into your account, click on your name of your repo, click on Settings, and then go to the Danger Zone, and click delete this repository, And a good way to do this is actually to copy the name of the repository, right? And then simply hit delete repository. This action can be not undone. Please type the name of the repository to confirm. Yes, I'm absolutely sure. Where'd the button go? Oh, because I'm not logged in. All right, so first make sure that you're logged in. So there it is. Now it sees it. Danger zone. They're going to paste in the name of the repo. And yes, I understand the consequences. So that's gone now. And we'll revisit that in week 10. The next thing you're going to do is I'm moving up CodePen. So instead of introducing CodePen in the middle of the quarter, we're going to move it up to the beginning of the quarter. So here's CodePen, and we can talk more about what CodePen does later on. But if you go to sign up, you have options here. We're going to use the free plan. We're going to use the free plan. We're going to use the free plan. So when you sign up, when you log in, you can log in with your existing GitHub account, which is really handy. Or your Twitter or Facebook account, or you can create a standalone CodePen account. So you have 4 different ways to log into CodePen. And so have this ready for next class. Let's see here. The next thing we're going to do is create an account with Webflow. So Webflow is the Dreamweaver of the web. It's a point-and-click tool. Mark Grabansky here calls it the Dreamweaver made in 2014. I could talk a lot about Mark Grabansky, but I won't. So go ahead and sign up and create a Webflow account here. And so the first thing I'm going to do is actually walk you through Webflow real fast. And so here we have Webflow. We're going to click on New Website, and we're going to call it something. Oh, they already gave me a name. I hit Create Website. And if internet is fast. All right, so here's my awesome website, and say I want to upload an image, just no coding whatsoever. So Webflow sells itself as the point-and-click web design tool. So there I went and uploaded an image, and I can just do that. And there's my image. And then if I wanted to add some text, I can go ahead here and pick a heading and just drop in some text. So it's going to behave a lot like InDesign or Muse or any of those other point-and-click tools. And hit OK on that, and to make a site, I hit publish. So without my talking, in a short amount of time, right, we have a site, like done and done, right? No GitHub, no fuss, no muss, right? You can see we did the exact same thing in literally under 30 seconds. So that's what we're going to do with Webflow. So we'll get to that in just a second. And that's going to be a part of assignment 2. So what I did for assignment 1 is I gave everybody credit, everybody who completed. So if you completed the day 1 poll, you got credit. All right, so to recap what we just did, we said goodbye to Dreamweaver. We deleted our existing repo from GitHub. Okay, and we'll revisit that later on. We logged into CodePen with either a new CodePen account or any of these 3 existing accounts right there. We also created a Webflow account, as you saw here. And all this is going to be part of assignment 2, which is a part of the screencast. All right, so for this next part to make sense, no spoilers, you're going to have to watch this scene from The Matrix.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
All right, so what I want to do, okay, is give you the option to keep using Webflow or the blue pill. So we can keep using Webflow with the free plan, and we're gonna see if the free plan there's a lot of limitations to it. Or you can pay the $8 a month with a student discount. But then after you're no longer a student, it jumps to $16 per month. Okay, and the advantage to that is you saw here, like no fuss, just point and click, and you have a nice website across all these different size devices. You hit publish and your website is ready to go. Or in week 10, you can take the red pill and we're going to design, code, and host our websites for free and see all the things that Webflow can't do. So my challenge for the next, for the remainder of the quarter is to get you to take the red pill. Is to show you that even though Webflow has all these great features, there's certain things and there's certain buttons here that that don't exist. And what we can't say is, well, that button doesn't exist in Webflow, so we can't make it. Okay. Lastly, here's that picture I promised. Look at it. He's awesome. All right. See you in class. Have a good day.